Commas are also needed in sentences that show a comparing or contrasting element in the adverb choice. Examples of these adverbs could be consequently, also, therefore, to, the TOO kind of to. Those all need to be offset. They usually appear at the beginning of a sentence or at the end of the sentence, so that helps a lot. Another storm hit the New England coast too. All right, here's our TOO. That is an adverb. So we're going to offset that by a comma at the very end. We could also put in the word also on that. Another storm hit the New England coast also. Consequently, we lost sales for 3 days. So consequently, oh, I forgot my L in there. Let me put my L in there. Consequently, we lost sales for 3 days. So here's our comma and our end punctuation mark. So it's read with a pause here after. Consequently, we lost sales for 3 days. Now, we talked about appositives in our sentence variation videos. And here's an example of an appositive in these sentences. My neighbor, Mr. Marino, is from Italy. My neighbor is. Neighbor is subject verb. But we've named the neighbor, so we need to offset this with commas. Mr. Marino. We also used an abbreviation that needs a period. And the end punctuation also needs a period. This is an appositive telling us who the neighbor is. The second sentence uses some weaker exclamatory words. We used one before, the ouch, but these exclamatory words, they're interjections, they're interjected into the sentence structure, and they don't need to have exclamation points. They're not that strong. So we offset those with commas as well. Well, yes, and an end punctuation. Well, yes, I'd have to agree with your point. We have an apostrophe. We haven't covered this yet. That's going to be in a future video, but this punctuation mark, I'm just going to point out, the commas are low on the lines, and the apostrophe looks like a comma that's very high in the word. In this case, we have left out some of the letters of the word would. I would have to agree with your point. I'd is a shortened contraction using an apostrophe. More on that later.